Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. And yes, definitely we know some people who deserve a party, but before the party, they had to make sure and do the SEA, because that's happening today. But afterwards, we are having the ultimate SEA after party blast off, and it's all courtesy B-Mobile. This morning, I have Assistant Vice President of Consumer Sales at TSTT, Kashif Graves, and Alison Alexander John, who's the Senior Manager for Marketing and Promotions at TSTT as well. Good morning and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Hi, good morning. Good morning to everyone.
Now, I am confused, guys. I can't tell a lie, because when I did SEA, well, I didn't do SEA. When I did common entrance, the reward after common entrance was nothing but a box of chicken and chips, right? Yeah. Now, while you're having a whole party, tell me the inspiration, Kashif, behind having this whole event, an all-inclusive event for students who complete SEA today.
Right. Thanks for having us. So I'm here to extend courtesies on behalf of B-Mobile and by extension TSTT, right? Fundamentally, we understand one of the most stressful times for our youngsters and parents and teachers is SEA. So understanding that, we sat as a team to try to understand how can we provide an avenue or stress relief for those youngsters that would have toiled for quite some time, from some as early as standard 2, yeah? Quite some time preparing for this examination and giving of their best. And we know today is an extremely stressful time. We know today a lot of parents feel as if they are setting the exams themselves. Some of the teachers as well are extremely frustrated. And we said, you know what, as a brand, as a local brand, we wanted to give back not only to our customers, but to the nation, right? Because fundamentally, as a local brand, our core mandate is a bit different. Yes, profitability is important, but fundamentally for us, we try to use avenues or to create avenues or synergies where our technology, our backbone, our core competence can enhance the lives of visitors, citizens throughout Trinidad and Tobago. So that would have been the foundation of this concept of how do we, now we know Trinbagonians like to party. We know that, right? So how do we create a fun-filled environment but also showcase technology in a tangible, meaningful way to our citizens, to our youngsters, as well as to the parents and the teachers. So that will have been the brainchild around this party. The party essentially is a all-inclusive zone for kids, one, both in Trinidad and in Tobago. I know Alison will get into.
I know, saying like we need something for Alison to talk about. You want to talk about everything.
Into the mechanics. Right, but it's a fun-filled experience for the kids. Coupled with a number of different exciting games and food and fun, as well as a pampering zone for the parents and the teachers.
Nice. Alison, jump in here. Give me the details of the events, because I know it's on today, and in Trinidad and Tobago. So talk to me about both events.
So in Trinidad, we will be having the event at the Nelson Mandela Park from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Right, so once the children come, the parents and the child come with their SEA slip, that is their admission, right? So once they come in, there are lots of activities for each and every one of them. So for the kids, we have the gaming zones. So you have VR games, you have the PlayStation and all these video games for those who into that. And then we also catered for the more outdoorsy kind of children who prefer to play on like those bouncy blow-up equipment, right? Good. So you have that as well for them. And there's also the carnival games for the children who prefer to do like the Jengas and the, what else is there? Laser tags and stuff like that, right? So that is the gaming zone. Of course, well, there's also free food and drinks for the parents, child, and teachers.
Proper all-inclusive?
Proper all-inclusive, right? So there's free food, free drinks, snacks as well, cotton candy, snow cone, and all of that. And then, of course, it is replicated in Tobago as well at the Big Dog skating rink in Bonaccord from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Right? Again, they just walk with their SEA slip to be able to access it.
Same games?
Similar games. So there would be like the giant Jenga, the large snake and ladder, tic-tac-toe, those kind of games are available for those students over there in Tobago. In addition to that, we also have the little activation zones that will be happening as well. So you know that we want to make sure that these children get the best, right? Because it's, blast off with B-Mobile, right? So, so they will be also be able to access special offers, exclusive to them.
Okay.
Right? So once they visit the activation booth, parents could organize and get the discounted bundles, double data, double top up, whatever it might be that we will have. So just visit the booth and we will organize those things as well. And the party doesn't end there, right?
Oh, you have an after party for the party?
It have an after party.
After party. Let me hear the after party.
So we have also partnered or sponsored the Five Islands.
Amusement park?
The SEA Bash.
Oh, they have an SEA Bash in Five Islands.
So that is actually on Friday.
Okay.
Right, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now the park is open all day to them. And again, just so you see, slip the children get into the park. They get into the park anytime during the day, and they have access to use the park whole day, just with the SEA slip, and they could also visit the booth. So even if you missed getting whatever at the today, you could also access it then. Right, and even
what
if you,
trouble is this, boy?
even if it is a miss any offer or whatever, we have it running in the stores as well. So you could even go into the stores and get access to your freebies, if you want to call it that.
I jealous. I can't tell a lie. Because when I do come in, I didn't have all this. My slip wasn't so valuable.
It was so valuable.
It didn't have the access to so many things. So, I mean, congrats on this initiative. I think definitely the students deserve it. Like we were talking about off air. You know, they passed through COVID. They would have done the work and continue to do the work. And now they have to face this exam.
True.
And I know it's very nerve-wracking for some of them, especially for the parents. So, to be able to have that sort of release afterwards, I know some of them would have been sacrificing for sometimes a year or more not going out, not partying, not having a good time or anything like that. Tell me about the relationship between youth and education as far as B-Mobile is concerned, Kashif.
So it is critical for us because we know the youth is the future. Our future leaders really rest in the hands of the book bags of those young children.
As Dr. Williams said.
As Dr. Williams said, right? So for us, as the technology support, the conduit, the technology backbone, we always partner strategically as well as with the Ministry of Digital Transformation to understand how can we create avenues to support that, whether it's through the access of internet, whether it's through innovative applications similar to our CSEC application for the mathematics past papers, or whether through our innovative project that we launched during COVID, which was actually a plan with zero-rated data or free data for productivity type applications in Mundo, Microsoft Teams, Skype, etc.
Right.
We always create innovative strategic opportunities to provide enhanced value to our customers and support technology. So technology will always continue for us to foster and stimulate those catalysts and avenues to drive further enhancements in education through the advent of high-speed internet as well. Information is at the fingertips, and it is critical for our young children as well as all our children to have access to information, to be able to inform their minds, to be able to think big, be innovators, be visionaries, and to take this country further and further and further. So we take extreme pride in being able to provide that service to our customers.
I mean, I want to add to that and say, while it's a great thing to provide that and give them that access, it's also, I mean, parents, it's up to you to make sure and guide the use of such technology, because if it's all the technology, it can go awry very quickly.
Correct.
Yeah. Before we wrap, Alison, I just want to give you the opportunity to talk to the SEA students this morning. You can invite them to the blast off, or you can wish them all the best for their exams today. Either one, we have 30 seconds, right? So look into that camera and organize.
All right, so I would like to say to the SEA students, I will give them the advice that I would have given my children even back then, to be calm, relax. All the hard work is over. You would have studied hard, relax in the exam, and just do your best, right? Also, if you encounter a problem, just pray, and it will come back to your memory. Do your best, and that's all that you need to do. And all the best to them. And after, come out. Let the parents bring you to the event.
All right. So Alison Alexander-John, Senior Marketing Manager and Promotions at TSTT, and Kashif Graves, Assistant Vice President of Consumer Sales at TSTT, joining us this morning to invite you to blast off the ultimate SEA after party. It's happening today at Nelson Mandela Park and at the Big Dog Skating Rink in Tobago. Just walk with your SEA slip and you're inside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we wrap up the show for this morning. Go out there, make a difference today now. All the best to all the SEA students. Be calm, take a breath, you'll be fine. We'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing. Take care.